Okay, this anime just did my big sin in terms of anime and ended on a cliffhanger, but I'm so invested already. Hello everybody, my name is Meisterbloo, and today I took a look at the show. This is gonna be tricky.聖戦Cerberus,竜刻のファタリテ. I think that's how it's pronounced. This show starts off with not one, but two big twists within like the first minute and a half of the show. To get to the premise, I'm going to have to say what happens in that first minute and a half. What happens is it looks like a woman is being sacrificed to a dragon. And turns out it was a twist, it was just a trap to trap the dragon, and then that backfires and something happens. I don't know, they haven't explained yet what happens. Of course, it's the first episode, why would they? But it's almost seeming like there's a dragon heart situation going with this lady's son. And then it flashes forward to when that kid's older. And from then on, it is a lot of fun. It is a fun, like, medieval fantasy mixed with mecha, or not really mechas, but it has machines and everything in it, so it's not complete. It's like Final Fantasy version of fantasy, where it's got machinery, but it's still like swords and whatnot. And it was fun all the way through. I had to remind myself to take notes on this one because I was invested quick in this show. The strongest point of this show, at least from this episode, and I hope to God that it stays this consistent throughout the series, was the animation. This show, its animation, unless it gets into action, it doesn't really seem that special unless it gets into stuff like what in this episode there was a park war scene, there was a combat scene, and there was magic. Without those three, the show's animation would be pretty standard, but it has such personality in it. You don't ever see two of the same character anywhere, and that's even including the background characters. Everyone is so unique, and it just makes this city that this episode takes place in feel so real and lively. There's so much uniqueness in every face, every race. There's all these different like races and everything going on. Like we have dragon people, we have huge ogre-like people, we have like elf-looking people, cat people. It's so much, and it doesn't feel overwhelming. It feels like it's a live city, and that's one of the reasons why it grabbed me so quickly. They pay attention to a lot of little details too, just like characters blinking is also a thing I noticed in this one, and those little touches do a lot for a show. And the music was just as good, I think. It opens up with this epic introduction music. It sounds like the final boss to a video game, and then eventually we get into the city and it starts having more of a fun medieval times Renaissance fair kind of thing going on with it. And then when there's the park war scene where these kids are chasing the main character across the roof, it sounds like the violin from Sly Cooper. Fucking Sly Cooper! This show immediately gets the okay with me. I am definitely going to be watching this one as it comes out. I hope that it stays this consistent through, because I am already invested in this world, and I want to know what's going to happen with these characters, because it does leave off, as I said earlier, with a cliffhanger. So, I'm ready to see more of this, and I recommend this to you guys. Wherever you can find it, go find it and take a look at it, especially if fantasy is your go-to stuff. But yes, thank you for watching. I will of course do a video on episode 2 when that one airs, and I have other videos that will be coming out as this spring season releases. Thank you all for watching, and until next time everybody, peace out.
Meisterbloo.